Hawaii Surf Session Report, June 6, 2006. Today I give you part 1 in the life of a surfboard. We love our surfboards. We take them everywhere we go, especially on the beach. And sometimes we beat up our surfboards. Sometimes the waves beat us up. It's a surprise we don't see more broken boards. But every once in a while, one rolls up on the beach. Now to find out where surfboards come from, you gotta start here, out on the west side.
Hi, I'm Mike Bilby. Welcome to Pacific Allied Products. This is where the life of a surfboard begins.
Mike's gonna give us a tour of the factory and show us how foam is made from start to finish. And I asked him how long he's been in the surf biz.
We got into the surf business right after we found out, like a lot of people, about the Clark closure in December. We read about shapers potentially losing their jobs without supply. For us, it's a natural extension of what we do, making foam products and being able to cut surfboard blanks out of large blocks.
Technically, it's called EPS, Expanded Polystyrene. Can you say that?
Expanded polystyrene.
That's good. I said that's good. But what else do they make?
Primarily, we started off in roofing, commercial roofing products, insulation. Foam is obviously a great insulator for roofing. We also do special shapes. Because we do this on computer-aided design software, customers can get a custom rocker specifically to the requirements they want, and we can store it for them and reproduce it at any time.
Besides surfboards, they also make bottles, plastic bottles.
We just put up a new bottling plant next door. It's 30,000 square feet for all the bottles we make. We make currently about 60 million bottles a year.
I'm not ecstatic about plastic, but everybody loves packing peanuts.
Packing peanuts has always been a big seller for us. Obviously, it's much bigger around November, December, and the holidays when everybody's shipping. We make probably 100 bags a week.
I wondered if they use the same kind of foam to make surfboards.
It's essentially the same product. The coolers are a molded product, and they go through a mold process. What we make in surfboards is a cut block. It's a little more dense, a little smaller bead, a tighter board, easier to shape.
Now when he's talking about beads, he's talking about the raw materials, and it comes in these 1-ton bags.
So this is what the raw material looks like. Very granular, it's almost like sugar. What we do is we mix this with steam and allow it to sit overnight, and it expands into a larger size bead that you would see more of a cooler size or in the block size. So that's why it's called expanded polystyrene. And it'll go up into a bag again where it gets ready for its next stage of production,
which is the block stage. They take all those little beads and press them into these giant blocks.
It'll come out automatically after the operator's gone through and done all the sequencing. The block stops. It's going to get weighed to make sure the density is correct.
After the block cooled, they roll it on to the next phase, which is cutting the block. Mike explains this contraption.
We cut some of our stock on this. This is a gateway cutter. We can load in drawings of blanks that are given to us by our customer with the very specific rocker requirements. As you can see the machine taking off now. The guys, basically the operators, set the wires to a 1/16 inch tolerance, and then the block just runs through and cuts. So that's about as much as we can do with the foam. Now it's up to the shaper, and we'll hand it off to him.
But you're gonna have to wait until part 2 of the life of a surfboard. Thank you very much for downloading another edition of Hawaii Surf Session Report. Aloha! All right.